smile that she shows makes me a go-getter. I have been going as far as asking if I could get with her. I just play love by ear and hope she gets the picture. I'm shooting for her heart, got my finger on the trigger. She can be my broad, and I can be her nigga, but
Are we live? Am I live? Am I alive? Do I exist? Am I real? I don't know. What I do know is, everybody, is that, hey, it's Wednesday night, and it's me, your host for Wednesdays, Spencer, and I'm here to try to finish up this high-grade Zagok E tonight. So, yeah, what's those things that I always say? Oh, yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Boop, ba, 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 doo. So I was interesting theory real quick because I was just doing that. So if anybody's watching Samurai Jack, you know about the assassin named Scaramouche or Scaramouche. I love that guy. Like literally might be slowly evolving. Ambassador, good to see you, sir. Hopefully to see you in person this upcoming weekend. He might be one of like my favorite Samurai Jack characters ever, just how bombastically awesome he is. Akobab. What's up, Jimmy? Hey man, it's all about that print. It's all about that print. And some people say print is dead. So Jimmy, how you been? How's life? How's the restaurant? That's short for restaurant, those you don't know. There's open grenades in the damn room. So a trailer came out recently, and I still haven't watched it, and it's for something that's big. And it's starting to bother me because it just hit me for some reason. I don't know why it hit me. Still haven't watched it. Don't know what trailer it is. I just know dropping Dick Jones. Yeah, dude. His head kind of looked like a penis. Hakobab. Man, that guy's just too fun. It's like, we've built you up, we're now gonna do it. We're no longer afraid. We have the technology. Is that what it is? No, that's not it. It's a movie. It's a movie. It's not a video game. But I'm glad Call of Duty is going back to World War II. Because all the ultra futuristic warfare stuff, yeah, I'm kind of over it. Modern Warfare would be okay. Ooh, what do you mean better camera? Could you tell us more? Jimmy? Ooh. I thought the only way was to punch Nazis in the face was to continually do it until we have no more Nazis. Is that not right? That's cool, Jimmy. It's really cool your friend to let you borrow their camera to take pictures. Jimmy, this may sound like a crazy question, but how many like completed kits do you have? $22 master. Okay, cool. I didn't know. It was just a crazy question. Interesting. one done. So it'd be cool if you designed your shelf to look like hangers from like white base and stuff. Yeah, like set the racks up against the wall, and then the center be the actual launch tube. Like have the rail. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Jesus. Depends. I think the Albion had one of the largest carrying capacities for like legged ships because it had 2 hangar bays, had one on each side of the legs. That's interesting. I know even like the later ships, even though they could hold 8 or 10 mobile suits, like the what is it, the Rockylum, but still all they could literally hold would be 8 to 10 mobile suits. That's not a lot, but you think the grand scheme of some of those battles, mobile suits, like where did they all come from? And if you remember during the Universal Century, during Mobile Suit Gundam, the GMs and the balls just attached to the bottom of the ship. Just mag lock in. Sir, we're gonna have to divert. Why? Big battle. That sounds rough. I don't know if I can unceremoniously hold on to 13 random episodes trying to get to the end of something.
Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be.
This thing's a turd. Hey, finally, success on that. Ugh. Here, okay. Now you can kind of see what I was over here fidgeting with. Silly, stupid leg. PCG. PCG. Well, you can't be serious all the time. Sometimes you gotta be lighthearted and fun. It can't be all like, the world is ending and I'm Batman and I gotta kill Superman. You know, like 24/7. Once in a while I gotta step back and be like, you know, the world is ending and I'm Batman and I don't have to kill Superman. I don't know, just a thought. So it's like the Gundam equivalent of living in California. Hey, that man stole my mobile suit. Can we invent that? Grand Theft Gundam? Or just, can we do all the times in Universal Century that somebody steals a mobile suit? So it was around that same time, Jimmy, the same time that they get the double Zeta, around 20. PCG, and then we got B11 and B10. That'd be a hell of a mod. Well, yeah, because you know Zeta Gundam's actually the first that they do the whole transference of suits where they get a much improved. Yeah, but see, the RX-78 doesn't get an improvement. It was the Zeta was the first mobile suit series to actually feature an improved design unit being given to the main character halfway through the series. And it's funny, if you didn't know this, that Transformers actually influences Zeta a lot. No, the G-Armor is an accessory because it's not like the Gundam needed the G-Armor to be better. It was just something that they built. It's much like the Mega Launcher that the Hyakushiki and then the... no, that's the Hyper Mega Bazooka. The Mega Launcher that the Zeta gets No, it's not necessary. Or the Wave Rider that the and I'm not talking about the one that makes it the super gun. I'm just talking about the white Wave Rider that they just had for the Mark II. So. Jimmy says, no Char? No, thank you. It's all about Hayato Kobayashi. Him banging Miss Fraubo. Banging Miss Fraubo. Banging Miss Fraubo. Well, the only thing that really has a connection to Char is Haman, right? And her real connection to Char comes from, they kind of explore it in A Portrait of a Young Comet, which was that Char graphic novel series, or manga, that talked about the years in between the beginning of the 1 Year War and then post 1 Year War. What's up, Sorcerer? Maybe it's a light novel. I thought Frozen Teardrop was a manga, though. Maybe I was mistaken on that one. Okay, I didn't know. That would make sense why you can never see pictures of like the mobile suits. Interesting. And the only expert I have on that subject matter would be Whiskers. That's what took so long last time. Now I remember. C7, which is that one. That damn Char bike. I'm the Red Comet, I tell you! The Red Comet! I wonder if you sped quickly down a hill, if people would say that the tail behind you was following like a comet. Makes me think of that episode of Tenchi in Tokyo, where he's on the mountain, and there's this lady that's a motorcycle rider, and she's trying to catch the fastest guy on the mountain. And the whole time they allude to the fact that he's like a motorcycle rider himself, but he's really running on foot. He's got this huge dust cloud behind him. Man, but you gotta get your Char Special Edition G-Shock 35th Anniversary watch. Yeah, it's like the speed bike from Pokemon. And I hear if you use it to bounce off the boughs of Salamises, you can go even faster. What if you bought a Char Special Edition bike rack to put on the back of your Aurus to carry your Char Special Edition bike on your Char Special Edition Aurus? Just saying, guys. While wearing your Char Special Edition G-Shock watch. You know, to tell the time. So you can make sure that you're at your biking event where you're going to defeat the Federation on time. Wearing my Char Nikes. There we go. While riding in my... Gotta make sure I buy this bike. You know what they need to do? They need to sell a helmet, or give you a helmet with it that's shaped like Char's helmet, that's silver. So... Wow. Start on the outsides first. Nope. Going to have to hold it. Wow, that's awesome. Best day of my life. I wonder if it's like the Federation's equivalent to September 11th. You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember that day? Never forget. There was some guy, though, that was about to take leave and go home and watch something at the Opera House, and it didn't happen. He was pissed. Xeon did nothing wrong, except, dropped a fucking colony. So, guys, we've been thinking, we've been having these crazy ideas. We want to do something radical. So, let's drop a colony. Everybody looks around in the room. They're like, did he just say let's drop a colony? Somebody raises their hand. You know, people live there. We'll find one of the ones that they don't need. Those were $400 tickets. As the reanimated robot versions of AC/DC's get-together tour in the Universal Century. I'm gonna see them play, damn it! No, you're not. No one is. Ever again. What did Yuri Kaylani say? This little mudball of a planet's doomed anyway. There you go. Here's a crazy question for the reactives tonight. Who's your favorite Xeon character that isn't Char Aznable? And it's not limited to just the main meta series. We can talk anyone. You can go Neo Xeon to Hamarn Karn. You can go late to Full Frontal. Yeah, let me know. That's a pretty cool topic. I've never really asked that. Where's Jared at so I can yell Norris Packard? Just come down. Jimmy, you're fired. You're little. I literally sat for like 10 seconds looking at that. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. You got to pick somebody else. All right, Ramba Raw, Norris Packard. Both pilot the goof. Somebody's got a goof fetish in the room. Don't want to point at your fingers, Francis. Anavel Gato, that's a good choice too. He had a pretty sexy color scheme. Who isn't those two? Oh, good one. Good one. I like it. I like it. All right, guys. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Come on, Jimmy. Look deep within your balls and find a character that you like who isn't Char Aznable. You can do it. I know you're not two-dimensional like Jeremy and you only like things that are old, like him. Since I quoted him, I'll go ahead and go first. I'm not afraid. Well, not to discount you, Sorcerer. You definitely laid it down first. You're like, oh yeah, it's the Nightmare of Solomon, Anavel Gato. Got to get in there, man. Got that sweet ass dark olive and electric blue Gelgug. Bernie's pretty good. Discount Char, Johnny Ryden. I'm the Crimson Lightning. Oh man, that guy's the Red Comet. No. Just want to get the respect for who I am. But that's a good one. That's a good one. Shin Matsunaga, the White Wolf. I would actually go with the guy I quoted, who was Yuri Kaylani. Guy who I really thought was a dirtbag in the first couple episodes I ever saw him. Never really liked him until that moment where he stayed back and and hung out for his dudes coming back in the Magella tanks. That was an awesome scene. And the way it ends is absolutely devastating, but nonetheless, fantastic scene. Okay, I can't remember how this is done. So this goes here. Alright, F and C. Daryl Lorenz. Daryl. Why is that name? No, Johnny Rotten is badass. Oh. Okay. Can we call him Legolas? Is that not fair? Call him Legolas? Oh. Sorry, guys. Not Lego. Legless. Still not fair? I'm trying here. I'm really trying, damn it. No, we named the monkey Jack. Is that not fair? Still? I'm out of it, guys. You guys suck. Chicago. Totally go with Legolas, though. I'm just saying. No, I need the sponge. Where's the sponge at? There you are. Oh, crazy unrelated news because it just hit me. Is Bay honestly Miss Marita? I do like that whole crew though. Her captain is pretty awesome. Wow. Wow, I'd let her sham blow me. Where's the bad meme face? It's gotta happen now. It's gotta happen. Boom! Got another foot. There we go. There we go. Sorry. Totally worth it. You saved for the right moment, kid, and then you struck while the iron was freaking hot. Alrighty here. Now to build these shisty ass legs. Shist. No shame. No shame. Some people really should have shame. Rarest of kappas. Run her down. Gotta find new places to throw the runners now. Well, Jimmy, you're the one that decided to make that on taking. So the only person to blame here is yourself. Smallest of cap. You guys are killing me over here. Oh. Well, thank you. But anyway, we're talking about unrelated. The DC show Powerless got canceled. And I don't mean just like soft canceled. It got pulled from the lineup. There is, yeah. That's pretty amazing. Poor Alan Tudyk. And I just won't panel on it. You know what? Spoken like a true weenie. Just man up, Jimmy. Take responsibility for your actions and finish what you start. There we go. It is 10 at the top. Damn, stillborn. Is that what it is? But you know what? People thought that, hey, we can give this show a shot, even though we can't keep quality television like Muppets on the air. Never letting it die, man. Muppets was phenomenal. Dan? Wow. Get the sweat. I can't handle it no more. Get the sweat. Or the red or the yellow. Should have watched Speed one more time before I did this. Keanu! Just saying. That's what we should do. We should totally make spoof films using Gunpla as the center point. Instead of the actual film plot. So we're on a bus. The bus can't stop until you're finished with the Gundam kit. And you bring the only one that needs super glue without any super glue. Ain't no Sandra Bullock here to save you on this one. Pitch the idea to rocket jump. Why we gotta pitch it to somebody else? Why can't we just do it ourselves? Da-da-da. I've got this, guys. I'm just saying. So, what you guys do today? Well, we made a spoof reenactment of Speed using Gunpla. What? Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. We didn't really need you, Keanu Reeves. We didn't really need you. like Armageddon. We can do the whole shoot scene where they're in the shoot together. And it's like, I can finish it. No! Rips the nippers out of the man's hand and throws him in the chute. I'll finish it. No! Liv Tyler is crying somewhere. Do a Gunpla heist. Or, so it's your final cut on the runner. You go to cut and it breaks like the whole piece breaks. And then you do the swooping, whirling 360 Michael Bay cam. Comes to your face. Shit just got real. Oh man, I'm having too much fun with this idea right now. I'm sorry, guys. Needs more doves. Gato! What's up, artificial actor? That's two. Gato is clearly, but hey man, it's all about opinion. And don't get me wrong, Gato is a badass, and he literally chose to go out on his own terms. Uraki! Oh man. No, I'm a Pepsi man. Ta-da! Legs done. It's not raining sideways yet. All right. We got legs. We got legs. Oh, by the way, runner. Oh God, that did not go well. Hey, thank you, Jimmy. They are very mighty. The codpiece is even mightier, but you know they say the codpiece is mightier than the sword. Do not start monologuing the bump. Out of control. Is there an antenna there? Where? Antenna where? Look at that. Another runner. Woo! Getting some good throws here. Getting some good throws, guys. Okay, I get what you're saying. There is an antenna, but it goes as part of the pack. It's got the booster pack for the water mission that it helps boost it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm terrible at explaining that one, but there is an antenna on it. Should we rig it to the center of the legs for the Zagaki? There's a trash can right next to me. That ruins the fun of throwing the runner. It's like a touchdown dance. You gotta do it, man. You gotta live in the now. Have some fun. Some people aren't very fun at all. Pretty sure there's a trash can right there, Jimmy. But you don't tell him that, do you, Francis? Jerk. Maybe I'm just telling you there are better ways to dispose of our runners. Just saying. Like littering them across the floor. It always does. But you know, we'll end up stacking garbage trucks to the moon and back, because that's a thing. They have roofs, like roofs, like on houses in Africa. Jimmy, I don't want to tell you something you don't know, but Africans don't have houses. They have huts. It's much different. Not a roof to be seen. Unless you're in South Africa, but then those people don't need roofs. Roofs. I'm gonna help you do this with your helmet on, Spencer, so you understand which way you're going. Hey, there's a beam saber. There we go. Sorry. Whoop whoop. Got some hips. All right. Let's make this little backpack bad boy real quick. Let's see. Next week will be the 1st of May. No, I don't think we are. I think next week we're going to start the Redacted project. Does that sound fair? Everybody want a surprise build next week? Something new, something different, maybe a little fun? And actually, if you want to, we'll just we'll have a miniature reveal party when I finish this, because it'll only be a little after 10:30. So that'll give us a little time to talk about what we're going to do next week and talk about this week in this build. And wow. Or if the guys really want me to build something else, you know, we can hold off redacted until after the very special reactive field trip. This one. And this one. Okay. Roaring. Alright, let's do some work here. time for some final assembly. That's how it goes. Believe it or not. Oh, yeah. Boom. What's that pose he has on the front of the box? What is it? Classic Jared. Classic arm pops off. Alright. So we figured out that this thing does not pose. Alright. We're good. Alright. And we will turn. Mr. Zagaki like this. And just, you know, staunch him down to his sides because he doesn't move. Ever. Yeah, he don't move. Well, we're going to do a couple little fun things real quick. Since that pretty much tidies up that part of the kit. We have like literally 3 things. This kit? Good question. Where's the book? I just put it in there, dummy. 2003. 2003. Yeah, good job, Jimmy. Proud of you. Being right on the money with that guesstimate. I'm not normally a big sticker guy, but considering that's the only real way I can get not only the Xeon logo on here, but the Cyclops team logo, and you got to put those on here. That's just too important to the unit. So yeah, so there we go. And that is the very rigid, non-flexible Zigaki high grade. So yeah, let's talk about this kit real quick, since you know I actually made it 3 weeks for this build, which is amazing because there really isn't a whole lot to it. But it's fragile. It doesn't stick together. It doesn't want to work with you or for you. It's just all against you, and it's very hideous. Yeah, Jeremy isn't here to show us 1 billion strikes. But anyway, so the first thought is that hey, this is a cool kit, and it is. There's a lot of little cool things that make it really pop. I spent a hell of a lot of time working on the backpack when I probably shouldn't have. I mean, I feel like I put in a little extra work there, and all the ports. But then the final reality is that he doesn't really do anything but bend his arms in. And yeah, I mean, that's it. This kit is pretty terrible. Wasn't a horrifying build. There wasn't anything too wrong with it. It just just not a lot to it at the end of the day, which is a little upsetting because this is one of those that have been sitting in my wish list for a while, and I finally decided to pull the trigger. But the good news is, El Garbaggio. The good news is though that we might have something really cool to show you, and I'm actually going to turn to my assistant and ask him which closet it would be in. Oh, well, don't even have to open a closet door. So actually, we've been talking about doing something fun and doing something different. And anybody who knows, about a month ago, I did the Lego X-Wing, Poe's X-Wing from Star Wars. So we're going to move El Garbaggio over here. And we're going to reveal this bad boy that I'm going to actually do next. So drum roll, please. If you can't hear, that's Francis in the background. So the next kit we're actually going to build live on stream is a, if you can see it, here, let me get back here, is a high-end Master Mold Blade Liger, the red one, the Leon one from Zoid's New Century Zero. But, yeah, this is what I'm actually going to start next week, and hopefully I'll be done with it before we go to Japan. So, and I've been actually chopping at the bit to build one of these. We'll just go ahead and do this bad boy real quick. Pull the top off and just show you how much is in here. Yeah, there's a lot. There's really a lot. Yeah, this thing has a fuck ton of runners. Lots of colors, lots of parts. And it literally is engulfing the screen. But yeah, I'm gonna start this next week, and we're gonna see how long it takes. Hopefully, I'm done before we go to Japan. If not, we'll come in and do it. It's actually a 1/72 scale, so in scale wise, it is nowhere near as big as a perfect grade. But as far as like runners wise, this thing has got way more. Look at the springs and the organoid. It exists. But for those of you who don't know, I love Zoids. Not quite as much as I love Gundam, but I do love Zoids. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna do next. This is gonna be the next Wednesday night stream build. So please, guys, join us so we can talk about this awesome kit, and maybe you'll get a hankering to go build something of your own. By the way, these things are expensive. I paid $115 for this one, but yeah, guys, all I can say is thanks for an awesome night. Artificial Actor, it was good seeing you. Daydreaming Sorcerer, good seeing you. Jimmy, as always, a pleasure. Thanks for the active conversation. Thanks for the good group. And all I gotta say, guys, is stay reactive.